I was on vacation. Am I allowed to take vacation? I know. Let me tell you something about going away on vacation. Okay? It's stressful. Can I tell you that right now? I'm beginning to think to myself, like, there's no relaxation in life. I need coffee, will you? My wife's putting nutmeg in coffee now. Now the goddamn coffee pot smells like nutmeg. Thank you, honey. Who are you, Blanche from the Golden Girls? I said to her the other day, I said, what are you, 85 years old? Who puts nutmeg into coffee? Who does that? Mrs. Claus? I don't know, guys. Oh, it fucking stinks. Like clovers? What are clovers? I said, what are you putting in the coffee? She goes, nutmeg and clovers. I'm like, what are clovers? Stop fucking around with the coffee. Stop fucking around with everything. Everything's got to be new and different. You know, I go to Chipotle. I'm sick and tired of that fucking dump too now. Yeah, we got this. All I wanted was a Chipotle near me. Because for some reason I got to drive a half an hour to a Chipotle, I know. That's what I complain about. I have to drive half an hour to Chipotle so I could pay $12 for a goddamn burrito. So they started construction on a building. I'm like, new building, what's it gonna be? They put a sign out in front. The building's like, I don't know, 7 minutes away. They put a sign, Chipotle. I'm like, oh my God, something works out in my life. This is perfect. They open up this Chipotle. I eat there once. I have the saltiest food I ever ate in my life. I had food that I had to spit out. It was so salty. Yeah, listen, we used to do something in I used to work in a bakery. And what we used to do is we give somebody a salt dough, which is basically they come in miserable and all they want is their coffee. They go to the coffee truck. They take a sip of the coffee and you can see like this look on their face like, oh my God, sweet nectar of life. And once they would turn around, we'd take a handful of salt and dump it into their coffee. And then we'd all sit there while we're working and watch the guy. It's like the only thing that would get you through your day, do you understand? And he would drink the coffee and spit it out all over the place. And then you see the shoulders fold because he realizes he's got no coffee now. And then everybody bursts out into laughter. Oh, I know. I've always, you got to understand the workplace, all right? And I'm just waiting for the guy with the machine gun to come in. I want them to come to me. I've said this before. I want the news to come to me after somebody machine guns a job. And I want them to say, because I hate it when the news talks to somebody. What did you think about this guy? This is a completely normal guy. We can't believe this. It's a tragedy. This, that, the other thing. Who would have thought this would have happened? And I want them to come to me and say, okay, what do you think about what happened? I said, I can't believe it didn't happen sooner. I said to the news person, I can't believe this doesn't happen like 3 times a day here. I ate the Chipotle and I spit it out all over myself. It was so salty. I never had such salty food in my life. So I said, well, I'll give him a break. It's, what do you call that? they're just getting their legs together. You know, it's a new place. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I went there 2 more times. It was another salt bomb 2 more times. I said, that's it. They're fucking done. I can't. This is my luck. The Chipotle that's basically next door to me, I can't get a decent food from. Do you know they fired the entire staff? I don't think this has happened in the history of fast food. They got so many. I was going to write a complaint on Yelp. That's how pathetic it was. I don't write reviews. I was like, I'm sitting there talking to my wife. I'm going to write a letter to corporate. This is enough. My wife's sitting there like, you know, like rolling her eyes. I'm like, no, I'm going to write a letter. And then you get home and you're like, what's on fucking YouTube? I mean, you know, I'm not writing letters. I knew people that would write letters to places. And next thing you know, there'd be boxes showing up. You know, I love it how you write a letter. Hey, your ketchup sucks. What's going on? And then they send you like 10 containers of their ketchup. That sucks. And you throw it in the garbage. I knew a girl that would write letters. Let me tell you something right now. You could change the world writing letters. She would like write letters and things would actually happen. These days, I'm not writing. What are you going to write? An email? A Yelp? I'm going to write a review. I'm going to sit there and write a review. I'd rather put a bullet in my own head. Anyway, I guess other people started writing. And they fired the entire staff. Shut down the place. And reopened again. Food still sucks. What do you want me to tell you? It's amazing how one restaurant can be good and like a couple of miles away, it could be complete shit. Yeah, listen, I stopped going to Boston Market because they got rid of their manager. They used to have this young girl manager. Oh my God. She's walking around. She's in there like, I don't know, the rotisserie chickens are spinning. Like you go in and like all the rotisserie, like you ever go to Boston Market and you go in there, there's like 2 rotisserie chickens in a huge oven thing. And you're like, oh God, it's going to be one of these days. And you're chewing on the chicken and I'm drooling. Like it's a dog toy. You understand? And the mac and cheese, it looks like, I don't know, like the sole on a Converse All-Star. This girl, you would go in there, the chickens were rolling. The whole oven full of chickens. She's like, smiles, what can I get you? Give me a fucking half a chicken with the mac and cheese and the cream spinach. I remember, this is back when I was single, guys. I'd go to the gymnasium. Before I had fucking floppy tits. You understand? I was all testosteroned up. I'd go to not Chipotle. I'd go to Boston Market, and there she was, my manager. Oh my God. She's sitting there, she's cooking, and then she's over here, she's spraying down the tables with Windex. The place was tip-top. Oh, I loved seeing her there. I would marry that woman. She's probably running Boston Market. Well, no, she's not running Boston Market because Boston Market is shit now. So she got a job somewhere else. She should go work at Lindenhurst Chipotle. Anyhow, I've been on vacation. What do you want me to tell you? You know what vacation is at this point? Vacation is managing sugar, nicotine, and alcohol. I can't even tell you. I brought my body to a place where nobody should go. It was smoking cigarettes. They might as well. I might as well had like a giant bottle, like a hamster. You know what? You have a hamster, and just fill it with beer. Because I was drinking beer all day that turned into vicious liquor at night. And cigarettes one after the other. I started to understand like the life of, I don't know. I was living like Sammy Davis Jr. Or what's that other fucking Yahoo? Dean Martin. I was in the Rat Pack. You didn't know? So I mean, no communications happening. Listen, I brought my phone. I didn't even bring my charger. I didn't even bother using my Wi-Fi. I let the phone run dead. I gotta be honest with you. I wanted to get away from the fucking phone. I said, this is gonna be a true vacation. We were in a place where, you know, sorry, there was no Wi-Fi. Actually, there was Wi-Fi. It was scary. It wasn't the best, though. We were up in the mountains, and we were still picking up Wi-Fi. That's how polluted the Earth is. You can't get away from Wi-Fi. Eating sugar, potato chips, this type of thing, and smoking like I don't even know what to tell you. Smoking like Jason Priestley. That's right. From 90210. It flipped my lid when I found it. Like, listen, growing up, we all hated Jason Priestley from 90210. In high school, you gotta understand something. Jason Priestley and the other dolt. What was his name? I can't even remember it now. The two hot guys from 90210. That's once all the girls liked them, automatically you had to hate them. That's how it worked. I'm still waiting for the X-rays. You know, I said there's no way these two guys don't have like 5 pounds of cum in their stomach at this moment. Can we get X-rays on these guys already? I need medical reports. What's going on, guys? Jason Priestley. He's got cum in his stomach? All right, I'm on it. You go to high school the next day. You heard about Jason Priestley? Yeah, 5 gallons of cum in his stomach. Yeah. How do you like him now? I know, guys. Listen, the cupboards couldn't be barer here. That's it. We were up in the mountains, I don't know what to tell you, of Dominican Republic. I thought I could escape the world. You understand? Then we went to like this resort area. I gotta tell you right now. I drank, they gave me 2 shots of tequila. I mean, beers all day, and I'm Jack and coconut in paradise. You have any idea how this is? And I got my shorts on, and I got my big belly and tits hanging out. And I walk out by the swimming pool, and all I could think of was that Rick Ross song. I don't know. I was like, how does it go? Oh, not when I'm sober, I can't remember it. How does it go again? I can't remember. I'm brain dead. I'm literally brain dead now. You have to understand something. When I got off the plane to come here to New York, automatically, I got hit with nightmare humidity. It's like, as soon as I got off the plane, everything hurts. My knees, my back. I said, what is this hell? Is this hell on earth over here, for Christ's sake? Everything hurt. My head hurt. It's like everything came back. Guys, I can't even explain to you right now. It was... I can only imagine what it must feel like for a drug addict to be strung out. I was completely strung out when I got home. Because I'm like, yeah, that's it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically exist off of alcohol, nicotine, and sugar, and then cut it all off. I come home. We get home at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I look in the backyard. The only thing I wanted to check was my pot plants. My pot plants are all dead. Yes. Yes. Because the person that I asked to water them, listen, I got news for you right now. I didn't expect anybody to really give a shit. but I asked somebody to water them, and well, apparently I'll show a picture. They didn't water them, so that's it. My big, gorgeous pot plants are dead. So it's like, oh, that's great. I go to bed. I wake up the next morning. I wake up. I'm like, I'm gonna go jogging. This is how stupid I am. I said to myself, that's it. I on the plane home, I'm like, that's it. I'm gonna go jogging, calisthenics. We'll go back to the gym. Eat healthy. I'm chicken breasts. Vegetables. This type of thing. Yeah, we'll do that. I wake up in the morning. I'm like, I had like neurons firing where they weren't supposed to be firing. I had back spasms and like electrical shocks going through my body because my body is now like, hey, buddy, how about a cigarette? Huh? Can we get some booze over here? Huh? Some sugar? Well, how can we start the day? Bowl of Frosted Flakes, cigarette, and then tequila? That sounds good right now. That I just saying that was like, that sounds good. I said, no, I'm going to go jogging. I get up. I go jogging. I tell you right now, I made it 2.5 blocks. I wish I could lie to you right now. I went 2.5 blocks and I was wheezing. I don't know how to tell you. I had COVID and emphysema. And what's the other goddamn thing? Asthma at the same time. It was triple-decker respiratory arrest. My lungs were basically like, buddy, hey, buddy! The fuck are you doing? And I just turned around and I walked home. And I said, this is going to be an uphill battle. This is going to be an uphill battle. And let me tell you something right now. So I'm walking home and I'm getting like electrical shocks. I'm like, bzz, bzz. And like, I don't know about you, but every time I go, I get my stupid dog out. And I'm like happy-go-lucky Joe when I go out for a walk. And I see a neighbor and I'm like, and you wave like, and they don't want anything to do with you. But when you're in the state that I was in, where I didn't want to see or talk to anybody. I'm just walking home, like having electrical shocks, and the neighbors start pouring out like Ned Flanders. Good morning. How are ya? And I'm like, and the guy says to me, so what do you think about the hurricane? And I'm like, what? We're having a hurricane? We're having a fucking hurricane. We're a few hours now from having a hurricane. Yes, the shed's probably going to blow down. What do you want me to tell you? It's a Category 1. Sandy, which ravaged the entire Long Island, was a tropical storm. So this is a Category 1. So here we go. I was like, this guy's talking to me. I'm like, I wasn't even facing him. That's how rude I was being while he was talking to me. I was facing toward my house like a compass because that's where I wanted to be. So, I mean, he must have thought, I don't know. The ruder you get with people, the more they want to talk to you. I don't know what the fuck it is. You ever have this guy that tries to make friends? He's the last guy that's going to have friends. It's always people that are trying to get away from people that everybody comes up to them, they start talking. It's like an energy you put off. What the hell's going on? I mean, welcome to counterintuitive life. Beep, bap, boop, zip, bang, boing. Zip, deep, deep, dee, dee, deep, bump, bump, crash. Guys, Callahan here. I mean, reporting for duty. All right. I mean, right? And just like that, we're scanning for crimes. And then my wife, she's taking me on all these excursions. I drove all over a Dominican Republic. You don't understand. I was back and forth across that island. I didn't even know how to tell you. And nobody tells me where we're going. I'm like, what are we doing today? So I can prepare. There's a lot of preparation involved. You got to understand something. I got to have cigarettes for the day. I got to have booze. This is the whole thing. I'm there with my son. So, believe it or not, a small priority was I had to watch my son basically the whole time. Listen, you bring your kids to a foreign country, and it's a horror. I'm just like the trap, like the people driving cars up onto the sidewalk. Do you understand? My son doesn't even know how to walk in the streets here. So he's like doing internet dances on the sidewalk, and I'm just waiting for a truck. You have to see these trucks out there, all right? Trucks you've never seen before. Nissan diesel trucks and pickup truck. I'm just waiting for one of these trucks to careen and run over my kid. And then what do you do? What do you do? There's no insurance company. Hospitals? I don't know. What do they use? Like old straws from fast food places for syringes? I don't know. So I got to keep my eye on him. There's there's ditches that you could fall in and die. There's no code around. You understand? There's I don't know, construction things happening. I don't fucking know. It's like a stress. You constantly, my eyes on my son the whole time. Yeah. And there's certain times where he does things where I'm like, all right, he's going to learn a little lesson right now. I'll be watching him. I'm like, okay, here comes a little lesson. You got to give him a little something here. There's stray dogs walking around. He thinks every stray dog is Chewy. Yeah. So he's going to go give the dog kisses and whatnot. If you could see these dogs, I got news for you right now. Some of them, we got a guy at work. All right, he pushes carts in the shop in the lot outside. He picks up cigarettes off the floor and smokes them. This is the kind of guy we're talking about. You understand? He's got patches of hair coming out of his head. I've never seen anything like it. His hairdo looks like a soccer ball. We got dogs coming. I got these dogs, stray dogs, coming up to my son because if they get attention from a human being, like even eye contact, because these people in the Dominican Republic won't even look at the dogs. They're just like, poof, kick them out of the way. So they see my son. My son is looking at them like it's Chewy all over again. So I'll turn around and next thing you know, he's scratching a dog's belly. The belly is like oozing with pus and scotomagitis. I'm like, son, can you get away from a rabies dog? And as he's scratching the dog, the skin's coming off in his hands, like a chicharrone. I know. Yeah, these fucking dogs. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, Christ, I think I'm losing my mind. Here we go. Guys, what do we got? We got a fucking show for you today? I hope so. Yeah. Before we went on vacation, oh, come on. For Christ's sake. I can't. I'm out of space. I don't know what to tell you. I'm out of space here. I don't know how much longer we can do this. And there goes Rita for you. Well, just before we left for the Dominican Republic, we went garage sailing. So here we go. Let's get started. My parents. Listen, when I'm out garage sailing, let's say from around 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock, if I get a call from my mother, my parents, I get so happy because I know they found something. Here we go. Who's texting me? Ah, my boy Trevor, asking me if I'm okay from vacation. Isn't that nice? Thank you, Trevor. You're the man, bro. All right, here we go. So my parents give me a call. My mother, so sweet, so sweet. Did they have a PlayStation here? I'm like, Ma, how many games? No games, just the PlayStation. Do you want it? How much? $10. I'll take it, Ma. You know, this type of thing. She always... I love when she reads me the games and I'm like, I'm doing eBay in my mind. You understand? How much, Ma? $50. All right, tell him 30, Ma. And my mother, excuse me, would you take $30 for that? How do you say no? Angel on planet Earth. How do you say no? I want to take my mother with me. Number one, I want to get out of my car and I want to put my son in like a little wheelchair. Number one, I'm going to put him in a wheelchair with the crutches that wrap around the wrists. You understand? You know, the gray collars that go around the wrists. I help him into the wheelchair. Tink. Here you go, son. Into the wheelchair now. And then my mother comes with me. I throw her a cane, this type of thing. I don't know, one of those tubs that you wear. Remember when people had a bad back, they'd wear the white tub like this. It's like a suit of armor. Clink, 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 clink. How much you want for that PlayStation, buddy? For my son over here. Oh, yeah, just take it. Yeah. Here's the deed to the house, by the way. Sure. Anything else we can get you? I tell you right now, I go to court now. If I go to court now, I just got to get the biggest wheelchair I can find. One of those wheelchairs that you see in like horror movies. You understand? The wooden one with when they had the caster wheels in the back. Just take me to... I want to go to court now. Give me an inspection sticker ticket now. And I'm coming into the courtroom with a wheelchair I call Rolling Thunder. It's going to be squeaking like... I'm here for the ticket. I'm going to be the... And I'm going to shit my pants. That's right. You want to put me through the metal detector? No problem. You got to hold me up with a log in my drawers. They're going to throw me out. Canceled. Dismissed. Get him out of here. Armpits, shower. Just let me find out. I got to go to court. Showers stop. Yeah. Did showers stop? You think I'm running a comb through my head? I look like a living nightmare. Anyhow. So my mother, she picked us up this Sony PlayStation. You understand? And is it my luck or what? She gets the one with the RCA cables on the back. For some reason, every Sony I find now has the RCA cables on the back. And what's the story with that, right? It's got the audiophile quality CD player, right? I love it. I'll say that. Well, no, not actually. This generation PlayStation, I don't give a fuck. All right? Apparently, the CD player is pretty decent for listening to music, from what I understand. Do I know anything about it? Absolutely not. But for $10, it's great. It has a little tape to hold down the door here. Hey, listen. All right. next garage sale, very exciting stuff. I see this on a table and I pick it up immediately. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, is this a real fun? I don't even want to aim it at myself. Is this a real 357 Magnum? Look at this awesome Grossman handgun. I love finding things at garage sales that are a little bit off. You know what I mean? It's like when I went to an estate sale and I found a rifle behind the hot water heater. Oh my God. It was great. I walked by, I saw it from a mile away. I'm like, how'd the homeowner not see this? I grabbed it. I guess you weren't allowed to go in there, but I went in there anyway. I grabbed it. I came out. I said, how much for the rifle? The guy was like, He goes, $20. I was like, okay. Nice little Remington 22. Bolt action, single bolt action 22. I'm aiming this at myself. Anyhow, guys, this is back when you can get like you know, an air rifle that doesn't embarrass you to death. Like they didn't put the orange tip on it yet. Come on. It's like this thing. Like you can kind of protect your house with this thing. Like if a guy came in and this was black, oh please. And you're like, hey, dirtbag asshole, you might want to get the fuck out of my house now. I'm like, I don't know how to work this thing, man, but from what I understand, you pull the trigger, and the guy goes running out of the house. That's right. He jumps through the bay window on the way out. So here you go. I mean, look at that. You put the orange tip on, I'm out. Listen, we used to play guns when I was a kid, and it was just that transition time where they started to put the orange on. The first thing we did when we bought a gun is we painted it black. Done deal. Then we were running around the neighborhood with it. How we didn't get shot, I don't know. Yeah. I know. I know. But here we go. This is brand new in the box. $20 the guy wanted for it. I talked him down to $15. I always get the willies when a gun's pointing at me. You know, even my son with his Nerf gun, I'm like, don't point it at my face. And then what does he do? He points it at my face. Yeah. So I do the opposite of what Daddy says, kid. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus, for that one, buddy. I say, son, aim it right at my mug. And then he won't do it. Here we go. All right. I mean, we're getting to something very interesting here. But, you know, what am I going to do? I found this little cap gun. You know what I'm telling you right now? How do you say no? How do you say no? Look at this. So cute. So cute. It's got a little thing here. Look. Oh, yeah. This is like something a broad would carry around. Oh, yeah. You put your roll of caps in there. You got my cowboy caps here. Come on, you filthy bastard. There we go. Retainer for a little roll of caps here. This is like a little derringer, right? Listen, you had to be prepared as a kid. You never know when somebody was going to take your peanut butter sandwich. There you go. You put your little real roll of caps in there, right? Like that. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. The caps have to line up. Yeah. Go ahead. You had to defend yourself at the lunch table. It's a nice little... Look at that. Double barrel. Double barrel coming at you. Oh, this thing is working. Shot a cap gun for this cap gun. It's working flawlessly. Oh my God, yeah. Hey, you keep that one, I don't know, in your pantyhose. Let me tell you something right now. Imagine going into a bank with this. Imagine robbing a bank with this right now. I'll tell you right now. Come on, unload the counter. You never know what that could do. You never know. I mean, if it could shoot your nose off, take the money. All right, here we go. We go to this garage sale. We got a mother out there hawking her son's video games. I'm all about it. Whole box of PS4 stuff. Mostly sports games, but I picked a couple other games out of here. Mom was selling them for $2 a piece. Thanks, Mom. PlayStation 4 games. Guys, one of the biggest tragedies in my life is I took apart my PlayStation 4, obviously. My personal PlayStation 4 to build the clear PS4 console. That's right. And since then, I haven't gotten another PlayStation 4 because I'm trying to get the PlayStation 5. Because it doesn't make sense to get the PlayStation 4 now, because if you get the PlayStation 5, you can play PlayStation 4 games. So I haven't bought another PlayStation 4. I miss the console so much. So much. I'm just being cheap because I wait for the PlayStation 5 till I get a PlayStation 5. Then I can play the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 4. You get it? You get it? And it makes no sense because the PlayStation 4 isn't actually cheap right now. So to be with, I have so many wonderful PlayStation 4 games, and I love the console. I love it. I love it. But I miss it. So here we go. It's Alien Isolation. I don't know. It looks like some Yahoo third-person shooter. It's Grand Theft Auto 5. Never played it. Never played it, but how could it be bad? How could it be bad? I don't know. And this is interesting. Awesome Knots Assemble. It looks like some type of it's a multi-online battle. I don't even know what this is. What is this, like almost like a Smash Brothers type of thing? I have no idea. I thought it was some type of side-scrolling game. Just I don't know. There you go. But for $6, 3 PS4 games in really nice shape. I'll try it. I'll try it on the PS4 that I don't have. Yes. So here's where things get really exciting. And I go to this garage sale, and guys, I don't know what it is. You know you're at a real garage sale sometimes. You know, garage sales could be so phony. You have people out there reselling, and people out there that don't have a fucking clue, and people that are actually trying to make money at a garage sale, and then you find a real garage sale. And it was an old lady, and she wanted everything gone. And she even said, walking down the driveway, if it's more than $1, talk to me, we'll negotiate. So I'm like, oh my God, this woman's gold. So I say to her, you have any old video games? She goes, Greg, get that thing down from the attic. You know that thing? That computer? And I'm like, huh, interesting. She goes, that old computer. So I'm like, the gears start turning. Could be anything. Old computer, I'm saying, oh my God, here we go. Atari. You know, this type of thing. Anyhow. Greg comes out with this box and this bag. So as soon as I saw the box, I said, you're coming with me, baby. You're coming with me. It's the Aquarius by Mattel. It's a computer endgame system. Yes, we're all familiar with that from the late 70s and early 80s. It's a computer and a game system, right? The Odyssey. That's the only one I could think of off the top of my head. What, the Atari? Atari was making them, right? Everybody was making these computer / gaming systems, right? The VIC-20. This type of thing. I guess it would be along the lines of a VIC-20. I don't know. But here we go. I see it, and like the froth starts coming out of my mouth. I'm like, oh my God, this is great. This is great. I say to her, how much you want for it? She goes, $3. I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it. And the guy goes, hold on, I got this bag for you. He comes out with this bag. He goes, it has other stuff. So I'm like, this is a home run on planet Earth. I said, I never even heard of the Aquarius. So I don't look at things before I bring them home. But when I took it out of the car, the top basically kind of flopped open. And I looked down, and to my horror, well, we'll see it all together, won't we? Okay. How do we do this? All right, we'll do this right. I looked down in here, and it's basically a horror from the 1970s. All right, number one, there's all these manuals up here. Aquarius program catalog. Program catalog. Look at this. Congo Bongo instruction manual for Coleco. Aquarius data recorder manual. Aquarius Tron deadly discs. Aquarius mini expander. What the hell is this thing all about? I don't know how to do this. All right, let me pull this out. Oh God. Yeah, then we have stuff like this in here. Here's an 8-track. An 8-track of Sean Cassidy. Sean Cassidy under wraps. We got Tron. Look at this cartridge. Tron deadly discs. This looks like, I don't know, like it's a Jimi Hendrix wah-wah pedal. Here's another one. 1982, this says. 1982. Hong Kong Astro Smash. Like, how would you even put those on the shelf? Oh, like that. In a big circle, like a pie. Alright, I guess we'll get some of this shit out of here. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's, another 8-track. What is this? Camelot original Broadway cast. Golden Memories. The Coasters and the Clovers. Pure Power. 20 original hits. Now the Doors. The Doors' greatest hits. Ozzy Osbourne. As could that be? Why is it? It says Ozzy Osbourne on the front, and it says Beach Boys Surfer Girl in the back. The Beatles. The Beatles. The Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl. I didn't mean to hit myself in the head, but that's okay. Summer of '74, the sound effects. I know. All right, we got some of the manuals here. Right, Atari, Sword Quest, and Star Raiders, and now here comes the awesome disappointment. There we go. There's an Atari 2600 in the box. 2 paddle controllers. Oh, look at that. Call toll-free Atari Super Service in California. There you go. It's an Atari. Yeah. Some other things in here. More 8-tracks. Children of the Sun, Billy Thorpe, Mistletoe, Dueling Banjos, Oldies But Goodies, Volume 1. Alright. Anything else in here? I don't know. Defender, Aquarius Utopia. Oh my god, what is this? Look at this. I wanted the Aquarius, god damn it. Huh. I wanted the Aquarius. Look at this. Utopia. What is this? A role-playing game? No. No, Utopia was... We played that on the television, right? Look at that. Pirate ships. Hurricanes. What is this? Yeah. Poster. Atari 2600 poster. Yeah. Other things in here. Astro Smash. Atari Force comic book. Atari catalog. What is this? Oh. A piece of an overlay for Utopia. I mean, this is like a box of serious disappointment. Here's the overlay for Astro Smash. Honey, it's raining out.
No, I don't feel any rain.
Mommy's inside.
Yeah, but when are you coming in? Mommy's sleeping still.
Okay, in a couple minutes, and you should be sleeping too.
You said I can wake up.
All right, but you should be sleeping.
No, I shouldn't.
All right, I'll be in a couple minutes. Kid's got an answer for everything. Frank Zappa. Waka. This might be Waka Jawaka. Frank Zappa. Look at that sucker, huh? In the box. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Frank Zappa. I admire Frank Zappa. I admire his guitar playing. I admire the fact that he doesn't. He claims that every guitar solo that he ever does is off the cuff. That's ballsy, and I admire it. All right. Is anybody still awake? Oh, wow. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Treasure of Tarman. Wow. I want to play that on the Aquarius. Not the Atari 2600. I mean, there's a whole bunch of... There's some manuals in here, guys. Here we go. That's about it. All right, another Aquarius manual. I feel like going back there and telling you gypped me. Where's my Aquarius? I guess the box is neat. The box is in good condition. Look at this. I guess when you bought the box, the console, it came with 4 games. And they marked it here, which 4 games you got. Utopia, Astro Smash, Tron, Discs, Snafu, or you got Night Stalker, Burger Time, Dungeons and Dragons, and Biorhythms. I would have taken this package. Yes. What a neat console, though, huh? What a neat console that isn't here. So let's see what's in the mystery bag now. Oh, great. Here's the controller. Look at that. It's a neat controller, huh? Huh. Like the Intellivision. I mean, it's Mattel, right? So, I mean, what do you expect? Oh, we got some. Oh, we got some. Oh, boy. Hey, baby. We got some ColecoVision games here. Look at this. Pitfall. I think that's for ColecoVision. Is that for the Coleco or the Atari? I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Very fond memories of this game right here. Not just this game, but the movie as well. War Games was a great movie. Oh my God. And when you played, you know, after watching War Games, playing video games was different. Because, you know, we're young and dumb and 80s dumb. You understand? I actually thought playing a game like this, I could hack into the mainframe. Yeah. When we would play F-15 Strike Eagle on the Commodore 64, I thought this was like military government simulation. I thought, like, you know, this is top secret. Like, we could get caught. Like, the two most exciting video game movies I ever saw was, like, War Games and Cloak and Dagger. I remember seeing Cloak and Dagger and being like, oh my God, these video games can lead me to an adventure like this. I'd love to see Cloak and Dagger now just to see if it was like a real piece of shit movie. Because back then it was like, oh my God, this is incredible. Dabney Coleman. Oh. Anyway, War Games. Rex, basically, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I was playing. Rex would play this because Rex had a brain in his head. And I would just sit there and be like, adoy. But it fascinated me. Congo Bongo. Venture. We all know Venture, right? RPG? Anybody? Action RPG? Venture? Qbert. One of the first games that I got for my ColecoVision. Yes, Qbert. I got a Qbert. I got a Qbert plush. I hate saying that, but I got a Qbert doll for Christmas once. And it made my Christmas. I remember seeing it like from my bedroom, looking at the Christmas tree. Remember how you weren't allowed to leave your bedroom and approach? We weren't allowed to approach the Christmas tree, but I could see Qbert under the tree. And I said, I threw, let's see, a 7-year-old rod through the front of my pajamas. That's right, my pajamas with the feet. That's right. Mr. Dew and Donkey Kong. There you have it. And 2 busted Atari 2600 controllers. Guys, I wish I could tell you this was the most exciting find of the garage sale day, but it wasn't. We went to another garage sale, and this is how I know that this program is ordained by God himself. We find this projector here. That's right, it's a Keystone Dual 8 cartridge movie projector for $5. Where's the price tag? $5. That's right. So, guys, as you know, we picked up a couple reels of Pano. So I said, oh my God, we got a projector to watch. Let's watch some Pano! I mean, I don't know how we're going to do this on YouTube, but I wouldn't be able to...
National Weather Service has issued a storm warning for Tropical Storm Henri. Tropical Storm Henri is 745 miles south of Montauk Point, New York, with maximum sustained winds of 65 miles per hour. Watches and warnings. Changes to this advisory. The storm surge watch has been extended slightly westward to Flushing, New York, including adjacent areas of western Long Island Sound and East River. Summary of watches and warnings in effect. A storm surge watch is in effect for the south shore of Long Island from East Rockaway Inlet to Montauk. North shore of Long Island from Kings Point to Montauk. The hurricane watch is in effect for the south shore of Long Island from Fire Island Inlet to Montauk. North shore of Long Island from Port Jefferson Harbor to Montauk. New Haven, Connecticut to Sagamore Beach, Massachusetts. The tropical storm watch is in effect for west of
All right, buddy, you had your 15 minutes.
West of Port Jefferson Harbor, New York. West of New Haven, Connecticut.
All right. We're having a hurricane. All right. I love this. I turned on the news. I turned on the news. Hurricane Henri. It's Henry. It's Henry. Henri. Henry. Henri. Hurricane Henri. Hurricane Henry. I shut off the news. I don't care if it blows my house down now. I can't turn on the news because I can't hear people say Hurricane Henri. You know what? As long as I can watch porno, as long as we keep the power on so I can watch porno. Oh my God. I want to watch 8mm porn. Look at this thing. It even comes with the manual. How to install Pano. Guys, look at this. We got the plug right here. I mean, look at this. Oh my God, it's got wood grain. It's gorgeous. We got a reel. We got, what is this, the sacrificial reel? Oh my God. Oh, I cannot get this thing hooked up fast enough. Let's do it, guys. Let's see if it works. Here we go. You ready? Oh! Oh, no. I don't want to break it. Come on. What does that do? Come on, guys. Push film. This goes here. Oh no, I'm in a panic now. This goes here. Then you push that up like that. How come this isn't turning? Oh, still? Oh my God, I'm getting stressed out. Sounds like an old Chrysler. Push. Maybe we gotta have a film strip on there. Just so happens, I got one of the most salacious panos you've ever seen. Anybody want to watch a little prolapse patty? Oh, this thing won't even fit. This thing won't even fit. What's going on here? Both reels go on same shit. Guys, my camera just fucked me tender. That's right, it overheated. Thank you. Thank you. We are in 2021 and I have a camera that overheats. Guys, we couldn't get the porno reel working here. Trust me, I will be on this vigilantly. Okay? One way or another, we will be watching porno together. I don't know how I'm going to post it. Maybe on Twitter. Can we put porno on Twitter? We're going to watch porno together one way or another. I promise. Guys, you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. And you better believe that. With a 4K face! We'll see you next time. Guys, I don't know if you know this. We got a hit show on Patreon. It's back in full swing. We're back from vacation. We're going to be pumping out. Every week we pump out the Advices program. It's my finest body of work. I say that with utter honesty. Okay? It's off the cuff. We take people's advices. We answer very important. My arm is getting tired from holding a phone. We answer people's important life questions. People have problems out there, and they come to me, and I solve them. It's that simple. My email address is down below. I suggest you email me, put advices in the header, and I will solve your problems. Just like that. I'm an old man now. I know a thing or two. I know how to manage nicotine, alcohol, and sugar. That's right. I'll wean you off of it. We'll get you in shape. This type of thing. You'll be having sex with your wife again. This type of thing. Email me. We'll solve all your problems. Just like. All right, guys. I'll see you. I'm foaming from the mouth. We'll see you next time.